Hi guys, Sandy Ingram here. Welcome to the Edu Matrix Channel. In a previous video, I reported that Iraq is now being included in global currency reports. Thus, the channel will follow the trend and provide more information on global currencies, including Iraq. As with any investment, recommendations: do your research. Never invest more than you can afford to lose. Now, here is where the Edu Matrix channel differs from other channels. We support and recommend the technique of buying physical currency and holding it until the currency increases in value against the US dollar. In fact, that is what we are doing with the Iraqi dinar. The same investment strategy can be used with almost any currency. You can purchase your currencies at online foreign exchange companies, or you can go to the closest international airport and exchange US currency for almost any currency in the world. The channel respects the old school methods because it does not depend, we don't depend on the internet or the Forex market for our profitability. We are not worried about an EMP other than the normal concern for our life when we have possession of our wealth. The same holds true for gold. You are encouraged to buy gold in small amounts each month. You are then encouraged to have your gold shipped to your front door. The link is in the description. What the channel understands is there is more and more talk about using the N-word, aka nuclear disruption. But a far more likely threat is an EMP, either by domestic or foreign enemies, or worse, by Mother Nature herself. So let's get down to business and review global foreign currencies and updates.
Global Currencies Update. Buy, sell, and hold. Iraq's managed dinar exchange rate has shown growing stability, with consistent rates around IQD 1,310 to 1,313 per USD. While the IMF acknowledges an indicative program rate of around IQD 1,170, current policy prioritizes exchange rate stability over depreciation. Reports suggest improved liquidity and transparency in exchange markets, pointing to modest progress in monetary normalization. The Iraqi dinar remains tightly managed through central bank policy, trading around IQD 1,310 to 1,313 per USD. While interbank and local market rates have shown slight monthly weakening, 0.2%, reports from Baghdad and Erbil suggest increased stability and smoother exchange operations. US dollar, USD. The US dollar continued its steep slide, weakening to its lowest in over 3 years amid mounting concerns about the Federal Reserve's perceived lack of independence. Markets responded to political pressure on Fed Chair Powell and growing expectations of interest rate cuts, pushing the US dollar index down by roughly 0.4% on Friday and around 10% year-to-date. The euro, EUR, supported by the dollar's decline, the euro surged to multi-year highs. It climbed above the 1.1750 zone against the USD, the strongest level since 2021, as investors assessed a calmer Fed policy outlook and mixed US inflation signals. The pound sterling, GBP, similar gains were seen in the British pound, which reached approximately $1.3711, its strongest point since early 2022. Driven by the dollar's weakness and political economic uncertainty in the US, the Swiss franc, CHF, and Japanese yen, JPY, are considered safe haven currencies, which have also strengthened, with the franc reaching decade highs versus the dollar and the yen drawing investor interest amid geopolitical fragility. The Hong Kong dollar, HKD. In Hong Kong, the Monetary Authority intervened by buying approximately $9.4 billion, US $1.2 billion, to support the HKD as it neared the lower edge of its peg band at 7.85 per USD. This push helped maintain the currency peg and lifted short-term interest rates. Now let's talk about Brics currency developments. At the forthcoming Brics Summit in Rio, July 6-7, leaders plan to increase trade settlements in local currencies, although a unified Brics currency remains off the table at this stage. India emphasized that such discussions are still preliminary. Meanwhile, Brics Pay, a shared payment messaging system, is being expanded to facilitate cross-border transactions in national currencies, reducing dollar reliance. Now it's time to discuss currencies that could gain against the US dollar. 1. The Euro, EUR, which hit its strongest since 2021. 2. The Pound, GBP, who reached the highest point since early 2022 at $1, 3,711. And number 3, the Swiss franc, CHF, and Japanese yen, JPY. Both of these currencies were strengthened by safe haven demand. The forecast on which currencies may rise next? 1. EUR USD and GBP USD. Momentum may continue given weak US data and growing Fed dovish expectations. 2. The CHF and JPY could remain supported by investor risk aversion. The emerging market currencies, particularly in Eastern Europe and certain parts of Asia, may benefit if global risk sentiment shifts favorably and the USD remains under pressure. Guys, these are the same reports Forex investors are receiving. Do your research and make your own decisions. Stay tuned for more IQD and VND updates as they become available.